And today marks the 40-day countdown for the Beijing Winter Games, and we're about to see the Olympic torch be lighted up again in Beijing for a second time, which is unprecedented. And the world is all watching, and Beijing is ready to welcome friends from all over the world to join this spectacular event. And today we will be bringing you to also some of the venues, and from the December the 28th, and this Nordic combined test week will take place in Zhangjiakou. And this is in Zhangjiakou, the National Biathlon Center. And the Beijing Paralympic Games and Olympic Games biathlon events will take place here. And as you can see, the biathlon center consists of the several grounds, such as shooting and skiing. And starting from next Monday, this test event and this training week for biathlon is about to take place here. And this is also the last test event before the Winter Games for the Zhangjiakou Center, for Zhangjiakou Zone. And currently all preparation work is ready. And unlike other test events, there is no competition, but only training. And the coaches, the athletes, and physicians and officials will visit this venue. And currently, there are 8 associations and NOCs will be attending here. And this place will be hosting this event in the last 4 days of 2021. And in the Zhangjiakou region, there are venues for skiing as well as the parallel center. And we have this events. We have the venues for the biathlon and for cross country as well as alpine. And also the award ceremony will be hosted here as well. And this will, of course, be a very beautiful location during the Winter Games. The main media center will start its registration, and the Beijing International Convention Center will become the place for the uncredited reporters, and you can also log in the official media center website to register, including your identity, your affiliations, and also your certificates of vaccination. Let's take a look at some other news concerning the Winter Games. This year, the simulation and activity and drills is taking place in the National Stadium. So there is the award granting ceremony and also the flag raising ceremony. And Wukesong Sports Center is the venue for women's hockey. And a similar award ceremony is also taking place. So this is a trial for the actual event. And this is actually a non-contact ceremony. which minimize this kind of contact, in-person contact between people. This year in Genting Zone, this alpine skiing center is undergoing its pressure trial of the system to continue to make sure the safety. So the cable network in this place is undergoing this test event to make sure that it's safe and sound during the games. In Zhangjiakou Winter Village, another test trial is taking place. By the games, about more than 2,000 personnel related to the Olympic Games and participants will be staying at this Olympic Village. And all kind of services are undergoing this trial. And on January the 27th, this Olympic Village will officially be put into operation. The 6 Winter Games for the primary and middle school students is now undergo, and currently we are at the last competing day for ice games. And we have a reporter on the ground to tell you more about this event. So can you tell us more about this game? I'm right now in a skating ground in Chongqing district, and we have just finished the warming up exercises, and then the official game will kickstart very soon. So right now you're witnessing this exercise and games for figure skating, and the skating event not only include figure skating but also speed skating. And currently you can see that a competitor is currently performing on the ice. And despite their very young age, they are quite capable and proficient in their skills. They are to be evaluated with their proficiency, their skills, and their artistic performance. So the competitor must make different kinds of movement and dancing movement according to the arrangement of the music. The referees are national level accredited figure skating referee, and they give very high compliment to the participants. Well, that's a small mistake that is conducted, which is quite normal. And despite this small error, she continues with her performance. Actually, the parents of the athletes are also with them today to see them compete. Since the first games, we have witnessed more than 2 million students and teachers participated in this game in different ways. And more than 200 schools are now carrying on training for Winter Olympic related events. So this will go a very long way to help with the this kind of education and generalization of winter sports. We have also carried out other Winter Olympic Games related activities in order to improve people's understanding and also to provide more recreational activities for students, especially during their winter vacation. We will continue to be here to pay attention to the students' and competitors' performance, and we are also hoping that more kids and children can participate in winter games so as to enhance their physique. We saw that the young athletes in our live stream has made a small fall, but despite this error, she continues to his competition, which is very impressive. Well, the next piece of news is about the goalie for the national ice hockey team. He is actually from a small city's ordinary family with a winter game tradition in the family. Every day after this competition, Han Pengfei will talk to his family through the phone, through video talk, and also conducted a bit of training to his children. Over the years, Han Pengfei spent most of his time in the training court and competition court. And with the Beijing Olympic Games drawing near, he is looking forward to perform well in the Winter Games. He is 32 years old this year and been working in this event for more than 20 years. And in 2015, he joined the city team and won a national champion. This is a medal of the 13th National Winter Games. And not long after this medal was won, and my first daughter is born. And Han's daughter and son are both practicing figure skating. He's one of the most promising young player in this team. She is the youngest one in the team, and she never complained about hardships in training, and it's really not easy for a girl like her age to proceed and to show this level of endurance and perseverance. She is very talented and also gifted. When the sister is doing training on ice, the boy, this little boy, her brother, would also be watching and sometimes join her on ice. They are really enjoying this kind of activity. Our kids spend a lot of time every day on training, and they never hesitate to do so, despite all the difficulties in training, and I can see them progress every day. I want to be like my father, to train hard and to win glory for my country. With 40 days to go to the Winter Games, all the officials from the NOC and other IOC have expressed high hope for the Games. And an IOC member, which is also a Olympic champion from Russia, expressed his aspiration for the Games. Because the world has witnessed this spectacular event, that is the Beijing 2008 Olympic Games. So naturally, we all look forward to the Beijing 2022 Winter Games.
For China, it's important for Asian continent to develop winter sport, and of course, it's big expectation of development of the winter sport in China, in Asia, after Beijing Games.
布博卡在其辉煌的运动生涯中，35次打破男子撑杆跳的世界纪录。
In his professional career, he has broken the world records for many times, and he believed that it's great significance to host such an Olympic Games during the COVID-19 pandemic.
And of course, games, it's very important for world society, for world community, because the Olympics unite everyone, bring everyone together to show a strong message to the people all over the world that we can live in peace, we can be together. Doesn't matter political interest, doesn't matter religious. There is no borders.
布博卡说，目前乌克兰国家队的运动员和教
mentioned
练
that
都在
currently the Ukraine athletes are training hard for the games. So about 40 to 46 athletes will be competing in the games, and a total of about 100 people will join this Ukraine delegates to participate in the games.
We are strong in freestyle. For that, we will see what our athletes will achieve, but of course we hope and we waiting from them good results, good performances. But it's more strong in these two sports.
采访最后，布博卡也送上了对中
By the end of the interview, he sent his best wishes to China.
Very nice country, very friendly people. You like sports. You have a lot of great champions, and I would like to wish also to Chinese people to enjoy the games, to have fun, to be healthy. For Chinese people, I wish all the best and a lot of successes in their life.
With Beijing Winter Olympics drawing near, and we can see a surging passion for ski tourism, especially in the hosting city of Zhangjiakou. And the Genting Snow Park in Zhangjiakou is very busy at all of the preparation work. And currently, let's join my colleague to visit the Genting Snow Park in Zhangjiakou. Hello everyone, I'm right now at the Zhangjiakou zone and of the Beijing 2022 Winter Games, and the temperature here is about -11 degrees Celsius. The weather is fresh despite the coldness, and today we will be taking you to get on board the cable to take a look at this beautiful view of ice and snow. As you can see, this kind of cable car is different than your normal cable cars in the mountains, in the other scenic spots. Here you can see that this is special design for the athletes to fasten their gears. And now we can ride on the cable. The Genting Snow Park is at the Dama mountain, and the average temperature is 3.3 degrees Celsius. And in about 150 days out of a year, it is covered in snow, and this place will be the venue for freestyle skiing and snowboarding. And as you can see above the mountains, there are lanes of different difficulties. So what kind of venues does this place include? And we'll take you to take a look at them. In this cluster, we have venues for this snowboarding, free skiing, parallel, giant slalom, cross, half-pipe, slow style, aerials, and Mongols. So this will be the venue that produces the most number of medals during the Winter Games. With Beijing 2022 drawing near, people are growing more and more passionate to winter sports. See, I'm all dressed up, and now let's experience firsthand the excitement of Winter Games. Okay, let's go. There are a lot of people that would especially come here to Chongqing to ski. So it is our goal to attract more people to participate in winter sports. And this is a commitment made by the Beijing 2022 Organization Committee. And we commit to attract 300 million people to join the winter sports. Beijing 2022 Winter Games is drawing near, and currently all venues are making the final preparations while the athletes are continuing with their hard training. From Beijing to Genting to Zhangjiakou, we have visited all of the venues for the Beijing Winter Games, and in the future we will continue to enjoy the legacy of the Winter Olympic Games. And we look forward to a brighter future for winter sports in China. Hello everyone, welcome to today's special program of the Beijing 2022 Olympic Games, and we have a special guest with us in our studio, and this is Mr. Zhang from the Sustainable Program of Beijing 2022 Committee. So it is our commitment to attract 300 million people to join winter sports. And in the past years, we see a major improvement in terms of winter sports facility. And we'll take you nationwide to see some of the winter activities. We will now go to the Altair of Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region, and their average temperature is about -30 degrees Celsius. So the local people and the governments are constructing a lot of venues and grounds for winter sports. Let's take a look. Hello everyone, I'm right now in Fuhai County of Altai in Xinjiang Uyghur Autonomous Region. So I'm actually a green hand in terms of skating, but I actually learned from the local referee for about an hour, and the only thing that I can do here is to wear the blades and stand on ice. But as you can see, these kids here are much more proficient than I am. From November this year, the Fuhai County has kick-start this special campaign on promoting winter games. This is a skating ground for the kids, and it is used to be a parking lot, but it's not very fully used and utilized, so it has been renovated into a skating ground. It is not a very big and standard skating ground. Besides this, however, it attracted a lot of students to come here and children to come here to join winter sports. Besides this center, there is a small park which has also been utilized. It has been renovated into a mini cross-country skiing ground. There are primary school students and middle school students that are trained to ski by the coaches. So in order to attract more people to join this game, and especially young people, the local government actually has distributed this free rollerblades for the primary school students and middle school students, so that they can feel encouraged to take the first step. Also in Fuhai County, and it is this kind of one-on-one assistant program with the Daqing city of Heilongjiang province. We know that the northeastern provinces, such as Heilongjiang, are very strong in terms of winter games, so they have a lot of talents. The local coaches are mostly from Heilongjiang and the city of Daqing. So this kind of winter sports also has become a joint program that has brought this Daqing city with the Xinjiang Autonomous Region together. I actually envy these kids because I think I would rather go out to play these kind of winter sports rather than staying home to stare at your phones. I think we are turning this kind of aspiration into reality with our concrete actions. So, Mr. Zhang, you also participate in Beijing 2008 Winter Games, and you were there when we successfully bid for the Winter Games. So why did we make the commitment to attract 300 million people to join winter sports? So what are the significance to that? Well, it is highly significant, and we have seen remarkable achievement as well. This kind of activity means to further this Healthy China campaign we encourage more people to go out, especially in winter, to enjoy winter sports despite the cold weather. And also, during this time, your body condition, your health condition can be improved. It can also enrich your life. And second, by 2035, we're planning to become a strong country in sports, which include winter sports. That's why, through the encouragement to join winter sports, we also hope that people can improve their physique character during this game. And this campaign also aims at encouraging, stimulating the development of winter games related industries. And also winter tourism and school activities, equipment, gear manufacturing. All of those are related to ice and snow business and manufacture industry. This kind of campaign can also help us to contribute to the World Olympic campaign. China is such a big country, and if we can encourage more people to join the winter sports, this itself is a contribution to the World Olympic Games. And it's also a good thing for the young people, because the Olympic spirit and relevant knowledge and information can become a flagship for flaglight for all of the kids, young people. Through participating and watching winter sports and games, we can have a better understanding of ourselves and the world as well. So we say that 300,000 or 300 million people. So what are they? Who are they? I think mainly we encourage the young people, of course, but there are also people that can conduct systematic learning and training in the games, and also young people that are participated in winter sports education, as well as the trainees and the workers in the manufacturing and other winter sports businesses. In the long run, we are hoping that the audience for the Winter Games and winter sports relevant competitions can also join us in the games, or join this all kinds of winter activities and carnivals. For example, if the kids is enjoying winter sports, maybe their parents will also be encouraged to join their kids so that it can become a family event. That is very well put. I think Beijing 2022 Games would be a new beginning for Winter Games in China. We say that this kind of ice and snow are actually also the resources for fortune and wealth. In southern cities, even in China, we also see that people are enjoying winter sports as well. Currently, in the city of Chongqing, it is estimated about 1.5 million people are participating in winter sports. So we have a reporter on the ground. Let's see if she has more information for us. All right, hello everyone. I'm right now at Chongqing, city of Chongqing, and this is the biggest ski training base for children, and more than 20,000 teenagers have received the training since last year. It was fully constructed. And it's fair to say that winter sports has become more popular in this city which is known for its hot weather. We see that there are a lot of kids from kindergartens that are taking their first snow lesson and first close contact with the snow. And the first lesson is about how to fall down properly. When you're doing winter sport, falling down is a very usual experience. So it's very important to teach the kids how to fall properly in order to better avoid injuries. Actually, the people in southern provinces of China may not be so familiarized with winter sports. So I think the first lesson is very important so that the kids and the parents can also be rest assured about the safety of the kids. These are older kids who are more proficient in winter sports, and as you can see, they're very passionate about the activity. This is a special training school for winter sports. They have conducted a lot of training programs and courses for the primary school students. I think during this training, not only did the students become more proficient, they have become more, they have trained their endurance and stamina as well. We have also witnessed this kind of skiing club for university students. In Chongqing, there is a college league for skiing. As you can see, this afternoon, a professional game will take place here, which is this cross competition for snowboarding and skiing in Sichuan and Chongqing regions. And the participants are some of the best skiers in this region. And we're hoping that they can achieve very good performance this afternoon. And currently, this playing ground is conducting a special campaign with the schools in Chongqing, and they will provide free training services to some of the students. And we are hoping that the teenagers and young people in Chongqing will participate in the winter sports. And that's all for my report. Thank you very much. We are very glad to see that more and more young people and kids are experiencing their first close contact with ice and snow, which is so encouraging. And now let's go to the Emeishan mountain of Sichuan province. Emeishan is a very famous, renowned scenic location, tourist destination, and each year during winter, there are still a lot of tourists that will choose Omeishan as their travel destination. And we have a reporter on the ground, and can you tell us more about what you have witnessed in Omeishan Mountain? Hello everyone, I'm right now at the Meidongling skiing ground in Omeishan Mountain. So first of all, let's take a look at some of the beautiful shots of Omeishan Mountain. And just several days ago, the Omeishan Mountain has experienced the biggest snow so far of this year, and the whole mountain is now covered in ice. So this mountain is about 2,400 meters high, and after this heavy snow, the mountains and the whole skiing grounds are covered in heavy snow. This is the aerial shot of this morning. As you can see that even in the south, people can still enjoy winter sports. In previous live stream, you might have seen that you can enjoy winter sports in indoor venues. However, in Sichuan province, we have a lot of mountainous area and also regions that is closer to the Tibetan area, which is close to the Tibetan Autonomous region. And in those mountainous area, the temperature in winter is also very low, so that you can also witness this kind of ice and snow scenery in these places. Therefore, it provides a natural opportunity for the local residents to enjoy sports. Besides the high altitude, it has very high oxygen concentration, so that you will not run shortness of breath in winter when you're doing winter sports. I think this is a rare opportunity for the southerners to enjoy winter sports as well. A lot of parents would also take their kids to enjoy a family trip here. As you can see, there are a lot of parents that are coming here with their kids. So this is actually very quality family time for them, I'm sure. And coming up, we will show you a pre-recorded video. So you're all familiarized with skating and skiing. However, in the Beijing 2022 Winter Games, there is also an event called luge, or sled. I'm not sure if you have experienced this kind of activity yourself. So this is a 400-meter long track for luge or sled in one of the scenic sports, and this is a video that I recorded yesterday, and it was me personally on the sled. It was such an exciting experience that I can't help myself but screaming through this whole process. So this is the Omeishan skiing resort, and you can see that we have a lot of kids that are here to enjoy winter recreational activities, and this is a very rare, happy experience for the southerners. You see, these kids, despite being so well nurtured at home, when they have this close encounter with the snow and ice, they show no fear for the coldness. With this round of cold spell, we have conducted this aerial shot of the top of Meishan Mountain, which after the snow has become a spectacular view, almost like an artwork. And also with the snow, the temples are covered in snow, which is almost like a fairyland. The altitude of Meishan Mountain is such a gift of nature because you can enjoy winter sports in higher altitude, but also this kind of warm spring in the lower altitude of the mountain. So we encourage more people to come here and enjoy this lovely experience in Meishan Mountain. Thank you so much. So, Mr. Zhao, for southern residents, they can also enjoy winter sports in our own ways. Does that mean that we have great potential of development in the future in winter sports? Yes, of course. It is a very sustainable event for us. In the past years, we have come a long way. In the 1990s, skiing is still a very avant-garde sport. It is not popular at all. But currently, we can see a major increase in venues and numbers of participants, and by 2009, it has become a popular sport, especially in the northern provinces. And the quality of the skiing resort is also improved, and the business has also kicked up a notch. By the time we bid for the Winter Games, this skiing has become a more and more popular event for the people. In the past, the northeast part of China is probably the only provinces that have seen this great popularity of winter sports. But currently, this kind of popularity has been spreading to the southern provinces as well. And currently, we can see that more and more people from all over the country are participating in winter games. So the successful hosting of this winter games will be yet another promotion and encouragement to our campaign and commitment. We can see that the people from all across the country are enjoying this winter sports. Let's take a look. This is an outdoor skating coral. This in Harbin city of Heilongjiang province. There are several courts for figure skating, for ice hockey and speed skating. This is the Songhuajiang River, which is completely freezed up in December. You can see that there are a lot of figure skating trainees at a very young age. Despite this freezing temperature of more than 10 degrees Celsius minus below the freezing point, the kids are showing great passion for winter sports. Although I didn't become a professional athlete, I hope that my kid can become athletes in the future so that my kid can become stronger and possibly become a professional player. In southern provinces such as Jiangxi, they have integrated this local folk art, this kind of dragon dance has been integrated into skiing activity. This skiing ground is staffed with professional coaches to teach the students how to ski. In the past, people hesitate to join winter sports because they believe that the gears are very expensive. So how would you cross that hurdle in your process of promoting winter sports? So our first key is rely on made in China character, because if the gears are domestically made, we can lower the cost and better meet the demand of the people. The domestically made gears are of high quality and more economical for the participants. And also, we aim at lowering the tickets for entrance to the playgrounds and to the venues, so that the kids and participants will not be intimidated by high price of entrance. We also aim at systematic training for the young kids, and some of the trainings are free of charge, especially those that are cooperating with local schools. Thank you so much. In 40 days, we will see the Olympic torch lighted up again in Beijing. And Beijing, as the only city who hosts 2 Olympics, will open its arms to embrace guests from all over the world. Thank you so much for tuning in for today's program. And next Sunday, we'll join you again in this special series of program. We look forward to the Beijing 2022 Winter Games. We'll see you next time.